Hello, fellow humans. My name is Dorothy Laxton, and this is Fostering Untethered Communication and Knowledge, an adventure in stimulating objective, critical thought, shining the spotlight through individual spectacles, putting it once again on the bigger picture and our parts in it. Searching for life beyond the lifestyles we North American urban dwellers have to choose to chase, encouraging all to participate in positive change. Yeah, let's keep celebrating women that, refer to children as screaming poop monsters and who, with one look, who make men so insecure that with one look, they can make them snap and incite a violent, irrational reaction. This is what feminism has created. And now feminists are standing up against, oh my goodness, wait a second. All of a sudden, women, being a woman means nothing. Our excesses are ridiculous. What we need to do is take sex and sexuality and put it back where it belongs as an individual private matter. Everybody can do what they want to do, but there are two good reasons for it not to be slapped around everywhere. First is, you say you don't want anybody in your business, but you're like literally making it the most important thing in the world to everybody, how you express your sexuality. We are so over-sexualized. It is so unhealthy. Take it from somebody who was over-sexualized as a child. Sex and sexuality became a fundamental part of my identity. And I am, at 50 years old, trying to deconstruct this still. And it is painful, and it breaks my heart. It breaks my heart that individual identity is being reduced to the most basic animal instinct we have. It's our survival instinct. Okay, sex is how we keep the species going. It's not our identity. It's, you have male versions and female versions, and sometimes you get somebody who comes out looking like both. And then there's all the other things that aren't directly related to that are sort of tangential, that we've just completely conflagrated with it, when really there is a reason why throughout history you go through periods where there's more freedom and then it becomes more restricted. And one of the reasons why, after Rome burned and all of that scandal went down, it's power, right? Christianity ceased to be about Jesus as soon as it became a political tool. Jesus was the most anti-systemic, I don't know if he was the most anti-systemic spiritual icon out there. But yeah, he was. No, Christianity is not about Jesus. It's about using Jesus as an icon rather than the word, what he actually said. The three synoptic gospels. Read what he said. If there are some Gnostic texts out there that kind of really blow my mind because the mystical ones, the bits that I've heard, they make incredible sense to me. The Gospel of Truth, I haven't even listened to the whole thing. I think I've maybe listened to the first 10 minutes, maybe about half of it. I don't know. Yeah. Error and forgetting. It's error. We're forgetting what it means to be human. We are in error. And yes, I do believe that feminism, and I don't mean to offend anyone, feminism, unfortunately, was the commercialization of the women's rights movement. And just like all of these other social justice warrior groups are really, it's an industry now. Everything in the 20th century, we commodified every aspect of life. We abandoned building life for chasing lifestyles. And we have gotten to a point where we are not thinking at all about our offspring, all about our children or the future. We can make up whatever poppycock. And we wonder why there are so many, youth and young adults that are so messed up, because they have absolutely no relationship with what it actually means to be a natural human being. Because all we have done for the past 30 years is glutted on everything that we can do and how we can do better, rather than learning how to love and accept ourselves the way we come, and learning how to work with it, all of us together as the united species that we are. We are interconnected, and we are more interconnected today and more interdependent today than we have ever been in human history. We are more reliant on other people for our daily needs than we ever have been in human history. There is nowhere for most of the population of the world to derive any esteem from. We have just completely trashed Maslow's hierarchy of needs by trying to jump, 3 rungs. We took them out. We took them out and we can't get down. All you can do is fall. All you can do is fall when you cut the rungs out of the ladder. We have cut too many corners. The wealth we have created is not wealth. And the costs that we are going to pay for all of the things we didn't think about because, oh, we're so great and we can do this. Well, look at where we are. We need to get a handle on this. We need to take childhood back from marketers and ideologues, and start allowing children to quietly, naturally evolve into the human beings they are without all of our bullshit. I have nothing against anybody except people who are harming children. Grown-ups can, go beat the shit out of each other. I don't care. Leave the frickin' kids out of it. Leave the kids out of it with your ideology. Leave the kids out of it with over-medicating. Look at what the WHO has to say about that, by the way. Not Justin Trudeau. I'm going to have to cut that out. The control that's being taken over our lives right now is petrifying. It's time to wake up and look at the things that are uncomfortable that we have to fix before they break us. Said with very, very, very much love. Thank you for listening.